What's going on, everybody? How are you guys doing this afternoon? Oh, I had a spoon over here. How's everybody doing at 2:51 Chi-Town time? Hey, Belle. Just read. Hey, Kiki. Hey, just read my book. How you doing? Hola, ¿cómo está? Gina, ¿cómo está? Kiki. Hello, mods and chats and everybody. Come on in. Come on in. Look, this is going to be serious conversation. It's not a read to anybody. It's not a read. It's not dragging. It's not any of the messy stuff. So if y'all think those that's coming in, if you think it's going to be some mess, it's not. It's this particular topic is literally Miss Gina giving a testimony. That's all it's me giving a testimony, me talking and sharing a bit of my life because of what I've been seeing going around, things that are happening and things that are going on right now on YouTube. It's crazy. It's literally it's crazy. It's getting worse. I don't know if some of you guys saw my community feed where I shared over Father's Day weekend a news video where over 100 people were shot, and I think 3 or 4 of them were children over Father's Day weekend. Just families trying to share Father's Day, and you just had this massacre that happened over a day that was supposed to be about family. You must have had a long good sleep. I can tell in your eyes. I did. I had a long good. Now, you know what? I got up about 10 or 11. I got up about 10 or 11, and then I had a couple of phone calls that I had to return, and I returned some phone calls, and it was just like a lot that was going on within my family, within other people's family. And if you know me and you know Miss Gina, you know I'm all about family. I love my kids to death. If I consider you family, I love you to death. I love hard. That's just how I am. I've always been about family and close friends. That's just how I am. If I say you my daughter, I don't use that lightly. If I say you're like a daughter to me, I mean that. If I say you're my sister and you like a sister to me, I don't take that lightly because my sister was taken away from me. My mother only gave birth, I told you, to 3 girls. Okay, and she only has 2 left. And so if I say you're my sister or I look at you as a sister, it means a lot to me. Other people, they use that my sister stuff, girl, what's up, sis? And they use it like you drinking juice. You know, it means nothing to them. Once the juice gone, you throw the bottle away. It means not. Well, it means a lot to Miss Gina. When Miss Gina call you a friend, because I don't have very many friends. I don't allow friends to come around myself and my family. So I take all of that very, very seriously. And people tend to not take friendship seriously, family seriously, associates, just people in general. They don't. They tend not to. And it means a lot. And it's just been a lot that's been going on. Oh, the one in Chicago. Yes, honey. The several things been going on in Chicago. There was a shooting also in North Carolina on Sunday too. But Kiki, You said there was a shooting. Chicago had over 100. Over 100. Go watch the video on my profile. Over 100 plus. Let me see if I can bring it up on my community page. Shootings. We talking about in one day, in a weekend, in several. Nobody thought about the children that were out there. Nobody thought about families that was gonna be out there. It literally, Father's Day weekend it was literally a massacre. It was literally a massacre. And not just that, but then there was something else I shared on my community page. This young man who mother passed away, and he goes in the freezer and finds a body of a dead baby. So he said that his mother had twins or something, and one of the babies died, and she put the other baby in the freezer. The body in one of the babies, one of the twins, she gave away, adopted, but the baby that passed away was put in the freezer and was in the freezer for years until she died, and he decided to go and open the box. So that got me all thinking about family, family, family. Like, do we care about family? Do we even care about friends? This is the one in Chicago.
And developing tonight, this
Hold
weekend
on.
was one of the deadliest in Chicago this year. And today, the violence continued. 14 people were shot and killed this weekend, and more than 100 others were hurt. The
14.
youngest casualty was 3 years old, Mekhi James. He was shot and killed while sitting in a car with his father in the South Austin neighborhood. Police say his father was a target.
Despite the threat of severe weather, people gathered to pray for the young children hurt and killed during weekend violence. WGN's Eric Rung is covering that for us tonight. He's live from Comer Children's Hospital. Eric.
Well, good evening, and one of the reasons why we are here is because that violence did continue today. A 3-year-old, a little girl, was grazed by a bullet. We are told she is going to be okay. That is according to police, but her family, as well as several others in Chicago, are hurting tonight.
Listen.
They gathered on a corner in the Austin neighborhood to demand change.
We cannot allow it. We will not allow it.
Over the weekend, 3-year-old Mekhi James and 13-year-old Amara Jones were killed by bullets intended for others.
If you live around Austin, it affects you whether you see it or not.
They gathered to say enough and ask for justice.
This is about humanity. This isn't about black or white. This is humanity.
Community activists and those in the community say people should come to the streets as they did after the death of George Floyd.
But if it was a police officer that killed that 3-year-old, it would have been 10,000 people on this corner right
Yes.
now. So when we say we can't breathe, let's be honest and understand there's people in our community taking our breath. Yes.
Did you hear that?
Now,
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? He said, when we say we can't breathe, our own people in our own community, our own color, this colorist bullshit that y'all tend to have a problem with is taking our own breath. We killing our own babies. We killing our own brothers. We killing our own sisters. We killing our own fathers, moms, and dads. Those innocent babies didn't do nothing but try to play outside, but try to just enjoy Father's Day weekend, and their lives were snuffed out. And not one person, but the activists came out in droves to say this needs to end, this needs to stop. But if it had been an officer, if it had been a white person, but let's not even say officer, a white person, period, y'all would have been trying to raid the streets again. Y'all would have been trying to tear the neighborhoods apart. You all would have been trying to do everything in your power to fight for justice for those babies. And we doing it to ourselves. Everything that I've seen this past weekend, last night, night before, has been all of us fighting against each other. Thank you, babe. Appreciate you. Has been all of us fighting against each other, putting each other down, disrespecting each other. Nobody wants to uplift each other. Tracy had a great video last night. Great video. We talked about all kind of stuff. And toward the end, they talked about how black businesses, black owned businesses, and some of the women talked about how they didn't support black owned businesses and why, and some of the women talked about how black owned businesses wasn't respectful to them and how they treated their customers. And we do it here. We ask for support, we ask for encouragement, and you can't even get that because a person's going to get mad at you. They're going to get jealous of you. If you're growing, if your name's growing, they feel some type of way. And it's horrible. It's horrible. And that's the reason why I wanted to share that. What is going on with our families? Thank you, Prima Wanda, for sharing my cash out. That too, in North Carolina, I had to call my friend down there because she lives in North Carolina. Prima Wanda said, oh my Lord, Miss Gina, I knew about the shootings from the news. Didn't hear about the baby in the freezer. Oh yes, oh honey, we ain't done. We ain't done. These are things that we don't the families is going. Mental illness is something else. We don't check on family members no more. We don't. He didn't even go check on his mama until his mama got sick and he moved in with her. And even when he moved in with her, he ain't look. If I'm there checking on my senior mother and she say don't touch that box in the freezer, I'm touching that box in the freezer. I need to know what's going on. I need to clean. And you know the box been in there for years. You know your grandmother can't eat it. He thought it was an old wedding cake. She can't eat the old wedding cake. Come on now. Let me let y'all hear. It's only a couple of minutes of it.
A shocking discovery inside the freezer of an apartment in South St. Louis. The body of an infant was found by a man who was living there. He says the box was in his family freezer for decades. Fox News' Jeff Bernthal is live outside the building where that discovery was made. Jeff.
Yeah, so sad, John. We're on the 6,000 block of Magnolia. The man who was here was caring for his ailing mother inside an apartment here. Tonight, he says he is an emotional wreck with so many questions running through his mind. Adam Smith had been living in this apartment, taking care of his mother.
Uh-oh. Sorry, guys.
Who passed away from cancer just days ago. He showed us a photograph of a rat box that was in his freezer. He said his mother kept it inside their freezer for decades and told him to stay away from it. He opened it after she passed away.
There was a pink blanket, baby blanket, and when I reached down and touched it, and I could feel a foot, and I could see the baby's head with hair. Hair was still attached to it, smooth.
Police responded to the building early Sunday morning. They called the death suspicious. Smith told them, as strange as it sounds, he never looked inside that wrap box, thinking it was a frozen wedding cake. He says it was a shock to him when he discovered the baby.
Who absolutely keeps their own child in a box for this long and never talk about it and never... I just have so many thoughts, and it's just insane.
He's distraught thinking about the possibility that that child may have been his sister and what his mother may have done.
I have to wait for the autopsy to see if that baby ever took a breath. And I cannot help it to think she might have done something to it. I just can't help it.
He wonders if he'll ever know the truth now that his mother is gone.
It's tragic. I mean, this gentleman just recently lost his mother. And to add that to it, I mean, my heart goes out to him. I just hope he gets some answers.
I wanted some kind of closure, and I feel like I may never get any closure because my mom's gone.
Smith says as a child, he remembers his mother once speaking about losing a child at birth, and says only recently a relative told him that his mother once gave birth to twins, giving one up for adoption and losing one at birth. Reporting live from South St. Louis, Jeff Bernthal.
What's wrong? What's going on with our people? What's going on in the world? Nobody takes family serious anymore. Nobody cares about family. Nobody, you got families on here arguing back and forth. You have grown women on here concerned about YouTube stuff. Everything that has to do with YouTube, they on here fighting tooth and leg. They more concerned about what somebody else says about them on YouTube than they do their own family. They don't even know when to leave. When people don't even realize when they got a good friend. When you got somebody that genuinely cares about you, that genuinely wants you to do well, and y'all will go and praise the enemy. You go and praise the enemy, but you will go and talk about the flaws of somebody else. You will go and talk about what somebody else is not doing, what they did, what you thought they might have done, and all of this. And you see plain in front of you the fuckery that other people has done, and nobody will call them on it. You would let it ride. You would let it go. And if somebody insinuates, just insinuates that you did wrong, or you was a bad mother, or why you do this to your child, if they just insinuate this, you got the whole YouTube, the whole gang, everybody jumping on their neck, tearing them down. But the person that brought all this up, the person that started this, nobody will call them on a damn thing. Nobody would say, I love you, but you wrong. I care for you, but you wrong. I'm going to tell you what broke my heart just overnight. I saw at least, I can count, at least 5 videos that was done on Rita. 5 videos that was done on Rita the Baddest Roaster. Now, one was in her favor. Every single video that was done on this woman was people cursing her out. People tired of the fuck shit. People tired of doing things. And when I did my video, I said, I'm not going to drag her. I'm not, because she got enough of that. It's enough people out here, including her own daughter and her own mother. But she will get on here, talk about me, try to drag me, talk about others, try to drag others for things that she perceives is wrong and not right. And she haven't even cleaned up her own house and try to make it right in her own queendom. Try to make it right with her own mom and dad. But you're willing to forgive the very people that drug you, that put your sex tapes out there, that talked about your baby, that did all kind of stuff. You love those people. Them people you got so much love for and envy for that you're even trying to protect them. And there's nothing wrong with protecting somebody. And let me tell you something. Miss Gina is a forgiving person. It is nothing wrong with forgiving people. But what is wrong is when you come for someone else that have loved you from the beginning, that have never said or done anything wrong to you or your family, and you want to destroy them, aka me, because you want to score points with the ops. That is what's wrong. That's what's wrong. Is this more important than your own family, than your own daughter, than your own mother? You only get one mother. Let me tell you, you only get one mother. And you got to think that anything and everything that your mother might have done that was wrong, that may have not been right, she's your mother. And she brought you here. And that might have been the only mother way or motherly duties that she knew how to do. Sometimes, none of us is perfect. Derek, honey, if there's one person on here that is perfect, I need to meet them. I want to shake their hand, honey. I want to bow down to them because none of us is perfect. There is not one person on here that is better than the other, especially when we all on here doing the same thing. You only know the difference. The only difference is some people got more subscribers than others. Some people got more viewers than others. Some people got more love than others. Some people got more that's giving than others. Only one person, only one spirit, one entity that is perfect and no, and that's God. That's God. If my flesh of your flesh and your flesh of my flesh, honey, we both can fall at any point in time. You only get one mother. And you have to understand that every mother on here didn't have a life like you had. Some of you all had great lives. Some of you all were lucky enough that you had both parents in the house. You had your mom and you had your dad. Some of you were lucky enough that you had both parents and your mom and dad told you they loved you every day. You didn't never want for anything. There was always food in the house. You might have came from a middle class home, nice neighborhood. Y'all had a car. There was always food in the home. You always had the nicest clothes, honey. Your hair stayed combed and did up. You were blessed and you were loved. And some of you guys had all of that. And guess what? You didn't even pick up the goddamn phone and call your mom and dad for Mother's Day or Father's Day. You didn't. You probably saying right now, God damn it, I forgot to call. How could you forget? How could you forget to call your mom on Mother's Day or her birthday or your dad on Father's Day or his birthday? But you claim you lived a great life, right? You claim that your mom and your dad gave you everything. You claim that you lived in a middle class home, a middle class neighborhood. You didn't want for nothing. You wasn't treated that way, but look at how you treat your parents. There is children, young adults on here that didn't have shit. They had threads that they was wearing to school. They didn't have a mom that told them, baby, I loved you every day. They were the mom. They were the dad. They were the providers for their little brothers and sisters. And they came out to be awesome, amazing adults. And guess what? Even though they had a no good, no shit ass mom or no good shit ass dad, they called them for Mother's Day. They called them for Father's Day. They called them for their birthday and said, Happy Mother's Day. Happy Father's Day. Happy birthday. And they didn't have the luxuries that you had. Some mothers on here say, I did the best I could with what I knew how. My mother wasn't a mother to me, so how can I be a mother to mine? You can learn. I learned. I read books. I asked questions. I stayed around people that emulated being a positive mother, a positive father, a positive individual, period. I knew that I wanted my children to be around only positive people. I set an example for them as children to be positive. Not on here shaking my ass. Not on here cursing out folks. Not on here acting crazy. And some of you all probably say, well, you just cursed out such and such the other day. You just talked about such and such little girl. And I will do it again to protect minds. See, it's a difference. It's a difference when you just get on here and talk shit about an individual that didn't do anything to you. It's a difference. It's a difference when you get on here and you drag an individual that didn't have no bone in this dog fight, that never said a word or did nothing to you. And then you got another individual that every time you turn around, they speaking of you. They speaking of your children. They're speaking of how you live. They doing all of this because of what? Because they don't like you. They don't care for you. They envy you. They jealous of you. They mad because you're happy and content with what you have, and they ain't happy and content with what they have. So they want to make you look bad. But they supposed to be setting a good example. They supposed to be prophetesses. They supposed to be pastors, right? Right? Is this what pastors do? Is this what prophetesses do? I thought they tell you to turn the other cheek, right? I thought they tell you pray about it. They gonna come around. I ain't know they supposed to get on here and post videos of your minor daughter, okay? To let everybody know where your minor daughter is and who she does and what she do, and that baby ain't did nothing to you. That little girl had nothing to do with anything or how you feel. You mad at her mother. Keep it on her mother. Rita's mom got on here and begged YouTube, please, my babies are beautiful. My babies are gorgeous. My babies haven't done anything. Don't bring them into this. She said it. Come after me. I did drugs. I had to get my life together. I know my daughter ain't shit. This is coming out this woman's mouth. She said, say what you want after my daughter, but don't, the innocent children, they didn't do nothing. But it goes along with the territory. When you got, and I feel for the grandmother and I love her, and I have love for Lala. But if you got a daughter, a grown ass daughter that's on here with the fuck shit, and she's talking about other people's children, and she knows that her children has issues, her children has just like Lala. This is mama. Now you got to be 100, mama. I'm gonna tell you what you're telling us and what you're asking us to do. You should be saying to your own granddaughter, because your own granddaughter said every time she get up here and lie, I'ma get back on camera and drag her ass. This is coming from her own daughter, your granddaughter, who ain't letting it slide, who's putting her own siblings into this. So you can expect the viewers to button up their mouth and leave the children out of it when you have a grown woman that's putting their children in it. That's bringing up. See, you reap what you sow. And you can't tell a person how to fight and what to fight and how to do it. You can't decide that you want to be friends with a person today, and then by this evening you want to say fuck them because they didn't give you a cash app, because they didn't give you a super chat. We got innocent babies being shot down. Cold blood. Ain't nobody standing up for them. I don't see no looting. I don't see nobody see, that's why that colorist shit is bullshit. Y'all can call me a colorist all the fuck you want to. Okay? All you want to. I love my dark-skinned family members. Love them to death. I love my children's father. I love their stepmother. We gonna have a gorgeous time. When we leave July 3rd, y'all gonna see us playing and hugging up and loving up on each other and the children and everything else. But what I won't do is let somebody come at me and say what the fuck they want to say about me and my children, and I'm gonna let it ride. I will do it again and again and again and again. Know this. Know this. You will see Miss Gina drag a bitch, her offsprings, her dead springs, her ovaries, her vocal cord, everything about her, even the fine hair on her head. I'm going to snatch it out when you come for my children, because that's what a loving mother does. That's what a loving mother does. We fight. I don't owe nobody anything but my children. You know why? Because I brought them here. I brought them here. My daughter mad at me right now. She mad at me right now because my oldest daughter. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because Miss Gina likes to share. I like to use my testimonies because her and Cece got into it and I didn't take sides. See what I said? Her and Cece, my oldest daughter, and Cece got into an old drag out, honey. They was fighting, pulling hair and the whole thing. And she was mad. She is mad because I didn't take sides. And I wasn't going to take sides. And the police got involved. They did. And I said to them, if you're going to take one to jail, you better take both of them to jail because both of them played a part in this. And she was mad. And she's still mad. And I don't give a fuck because I gave birth to 4 beautiful daughters and I ain't never picking a side. I'm never picking a side. Wrong is wrong and right is right. I love you. See, I'm that one that will go to my daughters in a heartbeat and say, I love you every day, all day, and say, forgive me. That's all I can ask you to do is forgive me, but I ain't never choosing. I'm never choosing between none of you. I'm never picking sides. I'm saying this and I'm sharing this with you because, Rita, if you're watching, that's your daughter, mama. You gave birth to her. You chose to bring her in this world, not that baby. So it is your duty to go over there and tell her you sorry. You sorry for any and everything that you have done. You sorry that you wasn't the mother that she expected. You're sorry that you brought the fuck shit to YouTube. That's your job to do as a mother, not hers. It breaks my heart when mothers, when fathers expect for their children to come and kiss their ass and forgive them. And they'll sit there and say, I'm not. I ain't saying, well, if they don't want to talk to me, they just don't want to talk to me. Fuck them then. I'm their mama. They ain't my mama. It's wrong. You're right. You are their mother. They're not your mother, but you chose to bring them here, even as an adult child. And if that adult child has feelings built up, pain, emotions built up from when they was a child, that falls on you. That falls on you. When my daughters feel a certain way because they might get jealous, a little jealous because they may think that Miss Gina is giving more attention to the other ones. I told all of them right now, 3 of my daughters are grown and out the house. You bitches take care of your own grown shit. Only one I'm concerned about right now is Angel. Yes, you heard me say them bitches because when they act like, because sometimes you have to talk to your children like the street talk to them in order for them to listen. You understand me? You hear, I heard my girls and them say all CC in a minute, girl, bitch, that's my bitch over there, girl, bitch. So I remember one time they was about 16, 17 years old, acting grown. I said, yeah, you little bitches, come on in here. They said, Ma, what you say? I said, yeah, you little bitches, come on in the house and come on and sit down. I said, since it don't work when I talk to you like a mother, when I'm your mother, it don't work. So I'm going to talk to you like your bitches talk. Ain't that your bitch? Ain't that your bitch right there? Ain't it? Ain't that your man? So you little bitches, come on in the house and y'all have a seat. And I never forget, Cece says, Mommy, you can't talk to her like that. You not her mother. I said, she with you, ain't she? She said, yeah. I said, she's staying over here, ain't she? She said, yeah. I said, then I could talk to her however fuck the way I want to talk to her. If I'm supposed to be watching her and she with you and y'all out there doing fuck shit and I'm going to talk to you a certain way, I'm going to talk to her a certain way too. And I said, oh, and by the way, her mama on the phone. And her mother said, get him, Miss Gina. That's what the mama said. The mama said, get him, Miss Gina. And the little girl looked. Because she couldn't believe her mama said, I said, yeah, so you little bitches sit down. I said, you're out here trying to be grown. And you really ain't ready for this real world. I said, because the real world is going to fuck you in the ass raw. No Vaseline, no ointment, no nothing. They said, Ma, this is all my daughters. Ma. I said, no, I got to talk to you like the streets talk to you. I said, because them little bald head, nappy head ass boys out there, them little handsome ones, the ones you think that they gonna be in your life forever. When they tell you they only want you, baby, they only want one thing. They want you bending over or on your knees. Oh, yes, that's how I talk to my daughters. You have to learn and teach them as young adults because otherwise they grow up to be grown, problematic adults. And the shit that you see now on YouTube with Rita, her mom, her daughter, that's 3 generations. 3 generations of failure. And it will be 4. It will be 4 because once Lala decides to have children, if she doesn't get the help, the therapy, and everything that she needs, guess what's going to happen? It's going to repeat itself again. It's going to repeat itself again. So I ask you guys again, is family important? How important is family to you? How important are your friends to you? We quick to say how everybody is a friend. Everybody is a friend. And you ain't got no friends. You lucky if your mama's gonna be your friend. I will send you the video of the North Carolina. Thank you, Kiki. Very disturbing, sad. Yes, hey, unapologetically, exactly. Protest everything. That part. Unapologetic said, talk about it. Let's be outraged about everything. Come on now. Somebody got to talk about it. Somebody got to talk about. You can't pick and choose. Again, it's selective. Just like they have selective outrage for certain YouTubers. They have selective. They was appalled. Y'all remember? They was appalled about the things that I said when I was talking about her color, but they wasn't appalled about the things that she said about my color, Spill It Boy, James Caldwell color, his weight, his sexual preference. No one was appalled about that, but y'all were appalled about the things that I had to say about her colorist ass, about her children, her baby. But y'all wasn't appalled with all the things that she had to say about my children, posting my baby's video, posting my baby's information, posting James Caldwell talking about his children, talking about Rita's beautiful babies over. Y'all wasn't appalled about none of that stuff. Again, it's always selective. Just like those children that died, that got shot. Nobody was outraged. Nobody was doing protest or nothing about that. But y'all was supposed to be outraged about this white cop that took the life of this black individual that was already apprehended. Everybody was outraged. Why you not outraged about black on black crime? Why y'all don't get outraged when another black woman comes for another black woman for no apparent reason? Why y'all not asking the question of, what? I understand you don't like Miss Gina, but why come for her children? They didn't do anything to you. Oh, now I understand why Miss Gina dragged you the way you dragged. See, yet nobody's ever outraged about none of that. Y'all could be outraged because y'all didn't like how I fought. Y'all could be outraged because y'all don't like how some of the other people on here fought. But you're not outraged by the individual that starts the fight. We should be outraged about it all. We should be even more outraged when you're calling yourself trying to stand up for black power, right? You want them to stand up for black power, but you ain't outraged because ain't not none of them stand. It's black on black crime. It's black on black babies. It's black adults killing our black babies. It's black adults doing everything in their power to drown us, to bring us down, not help us. Just like the young ladies talked about on Tracy Channel, the Mexicans will cut grass, honey, they will scrub floors, they will scrub out toilets, they would do anything for a dime, dollar, penny, quarter, nickel, and they will put it together and feed everybody. If they ain't got nothing but taco shells and beans or something to do, they're gonna put it together and feed everybody. And then they're gonna say, we gonna get a landscaping business. And then they get a landscaping business. They might say, we gonna get a painter's business. All of the other races do it together. The Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans, the Indians. I've seen, my son's father is from Pakistan. I've been into their apartment up north, honey. Beautiful apartment. You see on the map. And do you know when you walk inside, they have no furniture. They may have a table and they may have chairs for when they're eating, but you see little mats. You see, look, mats and pallets all over the place, honey. It may be 8 or 10 people in a 2-bedroom apartment. Do you understand me? You will see 3 or 4 people in this bedroom. You will see 3 or 4 people in this bedroom. In the living room, you will see there's no couches, there's no chairs. There you will see bodies everywhere. They pray together, they eat together, they all put in their money in a pot, and they get businesses together, and they all frequent their own business. They ain't shopping now. Honey, let me tell you something. The Indians is shopping with the Indians. I know. You understand me? They in my family. They shopping. The Mexicans is shopping with the Mexicans. We're the black race are the only race that shop outside our race. We don't uplift our people. We don't support them. We don't shop with them. We don't do bit. We will go to the Koreans. We will go to the Indians. Honey, how many of y'all go get Chinese food every day? Did you not know there's black restaurants? They can make Chinese food. They can make Korean food. They can make whatever food it is that you want them to make. Okay? They make all the food, anything that you want. You can go in some of the mom and pop restaurants and say, can you make me some shrimp fried rice? And they'll be more than happy to whip it up. When I was at the Bar Louie where I stayed and I wanted a certain drink, Bar Louie said to me, if you can find it, if you can pull it up on your phone, we will gladly make it for you. We the only ones that be like, bitch, fuck that bitch. That bitch, if you don't want to pay $50 for this, bitch, fuck you. I'm not doing, instead of working it out. You got somebody else that'll come in and say, bitch, you want $10 for this? This ain't work, no. Instead of saying to that person, oh, okay. Well, what's so interesting about it that it's worth $10? How about I give you 8? Not, I'll give you 5 for it. I give you 3 for it. They probably paid 3 for it. They probably paid 5 for it. I'm talking some real shit here. See, my numbers don't go up when Miss Gina being real. Numbers don't go up. People don't pay attention when you're being real, when you're being 100. They only pay attention when it's messy, when it's nasty. They don't want to hear me saying how y'all black, it's all blacks over here. Y'all got so much to say. We are being divided on our own platform, in our own channel. Let this be the Mexican part of the sector. Let this be the Hispanic part, the Latino part of the sector. Let this have been the Indian part of the sector. You ain't gonna see none of this. You're not going to see none of this within. You'll see them beefing and fighting with other people. You see the regular fuck shit. Let this be the white side of the sector. None of them drag each other like we do over here on the black side of the sector. We do it in person. We do it in the real world. We do it on TV. Look at Atlanta Housewives. And I love the Atlanta Housewives. They are the longest running Housewives series. All the rest of them came and gone and went. You know why? Because people love seeing black women trash black women. You understand that? People love seeing black women trash black. That's why my web series, it's going to go through the roof. Because it is about our sector, and it's going to be showing us. It's going to show us. And that's what we always like to see. We don't like to uplift, support you. We don't like to say, bitch, I don't like you. But you know what? I like that shirt you got on. I like that necklace you made. I'm about a necklace. I may buy the necklace for my daughter. I may buy the shirt for myself. But bitch, I don't like you, but I'ma support my people. We can all not like each other. We can all not care for you. But why do you hate these people? Do you hate? I can sit here and tell you guys straight to your face. I don't give a fuck what any motherfucker say about me. Miss Gina, take care of Miss Gina. Ask me, do I hate Phi Babe? I don't hate that bitch. I don't hate her. I don't like her, but I don't hate her. Ask me, do I hate Sean Bradley? I don't hate him. I don't like him. I'm never going to let you take away my power. Let you take away my energy so much where I got so much hate for you. I can't even think straight. You cannot like a person, not care for a person, but be cordial to that person. There's a lot of business partners that don't like each other, but they make millions of dollars together. Millions of dollars. There's a lot of individuals in the entertainment world don't like each other, but they make millions together. You know why? Because they don't hate each other. See, when you get to that part where you hate each other, where you hate, then ain't no talking, ain't no nothing. If I don't have a hate for you, see, and the only way it could get so close to where I could hate you is if you did something mentally or physically to one of my children. Then, bitch, I got daggers for you. I'm ready to send you to hell. You gonna burn. That's the only way you can take my hate. But when you do the fuck shit, honey, children, people in our own family do fuck shit. Some of our own family members do fucking worse shit than what some of these YouTubers do. And we forgive them easily. We forgive them. So why can't you forgive your daughter? Why can't you forgive your mother? Why can't you forgive that person that's supposed to be a friend? Why can't you forgive them? Think about that. Beautiful Black Bree says, I'm outraged about people being killed, period. And we should be. We should be. Kiki said, your ice. Yes, yes, honey. I got my ice. You know I got the, I told him before I even got started, please bring me my ice. I'ma need it. Unapologetically say, hey, Prima Wanda in chat. I'm at work delivering mail, but I had to pull over to comment. Thank you, love. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Spicy. How you doing, love? Hey, All Minds. Hey, Miss Gina and Queendom. How you doing? Prima Wanda say, wow, so disturbing. Spicy say, wow. Yep, poor man. Just read my book. Sad. All Minds say, the concern should be getting money and family. That part. Prima Wanda say, yes, where's the humanity? People act like YouTube is their whole life. Like that it's their only life. Hey, Tropical Punch. My love, how you doing? Hey, Miss Gina and Mods in chat. I'm at work listening. Thank you, baby. Hi, Leah Thomas. Welcome. Hello, Miss Gina. I stopped dealing with cousin, aunts, uncles a year ago. I didn't talk to my dad for 20 years. We now talk sometimes. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. You only get one dad. I moved 3,000 miles away. I hear you. Prima One says she has a lot of growing up to do. She also needs to go somewhere and get properly diagnosed. That's true. Very true. Unapologetically said, no offense, but she is a clear example of a junkie. Yes. And the effects of drugs and poor life decision. I agree with you 100% unapologetically. All Mine said, preach. And everyone knows they business. It's really sad. Exactly. Exactly. You know? Thank you, Prima Wanda. Blessed to be raised. Yep, facts. All Man says some of the best people are those that raise their brothers and sisters. Amen. Leah Thomas says, my mother had 7 kids. She gave away 4 of us. But you know, I don't judge her. For that, I looked side-eyed at her because she only claimed 4. Now, that's a problem I had with her, and she's alive. And you should. You should. Because even if she gave birth, if you gave birth to all of them, why not claim all of them? You may have not raised all of them. You know, we got to start admitting our wrongs. We have to start setting examples. We have to start being bad. How can you, as a grown woman, as a grown individual, down another mother, another grown individual when you ain't took care of your own? I don't understand this. I don't get this. There's women on here that don't even have their own children in their own houses. They ain't even taking care of them. They ain't even taking responsible for them. But they on YouTube talking about how somebody else is parenting. That don't make sense to me. Get your life together first. All Mine said, thank you, Miss Gina Queen. We appreciate you. Thank you, love. I appreciate you too. Leah Thomas, praying for your strength and peace. Amen. Yes, we are. Hey, Crystal. People wanted to thank you. I have peace. I'm agreeing with Miss Gina. Us blacks have to fix ourselves first. That part. Hey, Life with Vicky. How you doing, love? You're not supposed to take sides. And I'm never taking sides. And I told my daughter that, look, my oldest daughter is 31 years old. She'll be 32. I say, Heifer, you ain't no child no more. You not a baby no more. You not a teenager no more. You can't expect me to take sides because you mad you got the bad end of the stick. You're mad because you feel some type of way because Cece is over here and up under me all the time. Let me tell you something. Cece gonna take her affection. Y'all see how she is. Cece will jump in front of Angel if she needs some love. Do you hear me? Cece will. Angel has her own room. Now we all know Angel has her own bedroom, beautiful room, and Angel will come in here and jump in my bed in a minute. But when Cece come, Cece will say, Angel, you got your whole room to yourself. Why you go sleep in your room? I want to be in here with my mama. And Angel sometimes will get up and go. Sometimes Angel say, I was here first. I'm staying next to my mama. Other times, all of the kids are coming here and jump in the bed with me. It's love. They want that attention. They want that affection. I love it. My daughter, I understand she got a busy job and you got this and that, but on your days off, honey, if you want to see your mama and you want your mama and you want to spend that time with your mama, you jump on a plane, train, automobile, a bus or Uber or whatever, and bring your ass over here and you can do the same thing as the others. Or you can do like Ma, you want to have lunch? Ma, you want to have dinner? And we've done that before. But don't get mad because now you're mad at your sister and you think I'm going to take. See, that's shit that my mother did. My mom would if she was mad at me, she'd go talk about me to my other sister. If she was mad at my other sister, she'd go talk to her to my other sister. If she got mad at that, my mother did that for years. For years. And it got so to the point I stopped answering my phone. They would get mad at me. Cause I would stop answering my phone. I'd be like, I'm not dealing with the fuck shit. I don't want to hear nothing she got to say about my sister. If you finna come with, I don't want to talk to you. And that's just how I was. We have to learn that. Mothers have to learn that. Stop picking between your children. Stop making choices between your children. Stop calling your daughters, your children's names, even if they call you one, because that's learned behavior. They learned that from somewhere. They're mad for somewhere. You can love them. You can love them from a distance. Sometimes you got to give them space. Okay? Sometimes we got to love hard. Sometimes you got to love them and leave them and let them go and come back. I know I've been through it all. I did all. Look, I'm not saying I'm the best mother in the world by a long shot. I know I'm the best mother that I knew how to be, that I learned how to be. I know that my children had everything that they need and want, and they still have it now. I know that I always put them first. No man, no woman, no job, no friend, no nothing ever came before my children. And they never will, from my adult down to my baby. And I'm going to fight for them, and I'm going to protect them with my last breath. You may not like how Miss Gina fight. You may not like how Miss Gina get down, but you should have respect for me that I'm fighting for my children. Because a lot of them on here not. A lot of them aren't. Y'all see them and y'all watch them every day, and they go through so much, and they not fighting for their babies. They don't even give them attention. But you got something to say about somebody else's child. Always somebody else's child. When you ain't doing right by your own child. And let me tell you something. It's always three sides to a story. It's always three sides to a story. But when you get a child that will come up on a camera on YouTube with millions and millions of people and will tell and will say that her mother is a lie and will say that her mother let people molest her and would say there is some truth in that. There is some truth in that. When you got your mother and your daughter getting together saying the same thing. There is some truth in that. You should be embarrassed. You should be turning off your motherfucking YouTube thing and go get your life together. Together, not on here trying to act like you all big and bad, and those other ones that's supporting that. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay to be saying to this woman, you a good mother? To be saying to this woman, honey, you how they gonna call you a crackhead when the crackhead says she was a crackhead herself? When you got people on here that then told you themselves they've been through addictions and stuff. When you got folks, how y'all gonna talk about somebody else's kids' daddies bringing up no fathers when you and yours ain't never had a daddy? You ain't got a daddy. Your daughter ain't got a daddy. Your child ain't never got a daddy. Matter of fact, Heidi, you and your baby daddy is in the house and y'all ain't doing what y'all supposed to do. This is what's crazy to me. This is what crazy. Girl, Rick Reed said you was on drugs and bitch, you got the nerve to come for me. You got the nerve to come for me and you've been arrested for doing drugs. You was a crackhead, you a hoe, you everything up under the sun but a good mother and wife. But you got the nerve to try to come for somebody else. Keep your mouth shut. Y'all better off just shutting the fuck up. How you going to come for another queen when your shit is all just fucked up? I don't understand that. I don't understand. Y'all put everything, this YouTube, y'all merchandise, y'all personality, y'all so-called celebrity, all this on YouTube because YouTube is what's first. It is never about family and it damn sure ain't about friends because ain't no fucking friend. No, let me take that back. Ain't too many friends on here because there's a few. There are a few genuine people I could truly honestly say I've made good friends on here. I made good friends. I considered Lovely Love my friend. Well, I considered her my sister. She didn't consider me her sister. But I thought we were friends. There's people on here right now, in my chat right now. I consider some of them my good girlfriends, and I consider some of them family. They may not feel the same way. They may be like, Miss Gina, girl, I don't know you like that, but I like you. And that's okay. Because when I like somebody, I like the individual. I like everything about them. And if I say you're a sister, you're a friend, you're a daughter, take that as a compliment. That means I really care for you. That means that I would fight for you. That means that I would pray for you. That means that I would help you. Because that's what friends and family does. That's what they're supposed to do anyway. Not on here with all this stuff. All the dragging in the world is not going to help Rita and her family. Every time she says something in a negative way and her daughter gets on here and contradicts that, it's not going to help the family. The only thing that is going to help this family is if all parties involved leave YouTube alone and get the help and the support, the encouragement that they need. And y'all that's over there at Rita Nation in that chat, if you was a true friend, if you really loved her, you would tell her, Rita, go tell your baby. Every time she said, why would you listen to a mother curse out her daughter and disrespect her daughter? And y'all got daughters. You would say to her, just tell her you love her, Rita. Don't do nothing negative. Don't say nothing negative because that's what young girls do. Young 20-something-year-old girls, when they're hurting and they act out, they get on here and they serve you up. That's what they do. That's why Cece don't get mad when they got on here and showed her shaking her titties, showed her smoking a reefer. That didn't bother her. She'd be like, bitch, they gonna see some more. She 26 years old. She grown. That's what 20-something-year-old girls do. They turn the fuck up. They turn up. But all we can do as a mother is love them. Let them know we here when ain't nobody else here. If You know that your mother wasn't a good mother to you. Be different. Show your child something different. I know mine was the mother that she only knew how to be. And I knew I wanted to be something better than that. So I showed mine something different. I hope whatever my daughters don't get from me, whatever they feel that they're not getting from me, they be better. Then you do better. Show me that you can do better than I do. When somebody come and tell you, oh, your daughter is gorgeous and beautiful as a mother, take that as a compliment. Why are you jealous? Why are you jealous? Why are you worried? If you feel in your spirit, in your soul, in your gut, and you wondering why your man looking at your daughter every time she turn around and he says she getting kind of thick there. He say, oh, you pretty today. You do something different to your hair, but your ass laying in the bed with him every night. He ain't say that to you. Why is he still there? Why he still there? The signs are there. The signs are there. I'm trying to teach y'all something today. I'm trying to tell you something today. When your daughter hates everything about her and you don't know every day why she just so hateful, why she crying, what is wrong with her, sit down and have a conversation. Find out what's going on. If you can't fix you, you can't fix them. They gonna grow up to be another broken adult like you are. You broken. It's a lot of broken women up on here. Rita's broken. Heidi Fly is broken. Fi Babe is broken. Shall I go on? That I was broken. There's a lot of broken women that is on here, and the most of them are still broken. That's why instead of them fixing up their own home, their own backyard, I don't know how true it is, I saw over on Billie Jean's that they said that Fat Babe apologized to Rita's mom, and Rita's daughter. Well, Fat Babe, what about the other people? What about the other women? See, if you want to make it right, mama, if you want to make it right, how about apologizing to everybody? How about Miss Gina and got on here several times over? I apologize to the queendom. I apologize to those in the clouds, those in the bushes. Several times I said, if you felt some type of way about the things that I said, I apologize, because it wasn't intended for you. It was intended for me and that person that I was aiming at, because they came for mine, and I will protect mine with my life, with my last breath. But a lot of people take it personal. If it's not aimed at you and it's not about you, why are you taking it personal? Why are you taking it personal? Why you not, since y'all like to be Captain Save-A-Hole around here, since everybody likes to be Captain Save-A-Hole, why aren't you being Captain Save-A-Hole for the person that's actually drowning, the person that's actually hurting, the person that's actually spewing all of this hate? Why aren't you telling them, baby, don't do that? It's not right. At one point, Fat Babe, you and James were very close. We loved when he came over on your platform. We loved when, some of y'all ain't gonna like what I'm saying. I'm speaking from the heart. I'm speaking realness. Say what you want to say, make a video what you want, but I'm gonna talk about some things and that people ain't gonna like. And if you ain't gonna like, happily leave. If you feel I'm saying and I'm talking real and I'm talking from the heart, thumbs up this video. Support me. Help me support and encourage others. We can change YouTube. Do y'all not know we can change YouTube? All of us got together. It was fun with Duchess Kelly Love. We loved when Billie Jean did her videos. We loved when James came on. We loved when Fat Babe came on, and when you just did the news, baby, and it was fun, and you just sipped your coffee. We loved when Even when Heidi, when you was flying, okay, girl, when you was doing your crazy videos before each of your main video, you put your little music in there, and even if we didn't like it, and even if we thought it was weird, we went over there and we bopped to it, and we danced and we shared and we loved it, and we was getting along. Even when Nicole Tyler would throw her crazy wigs on and do her lip syncing and do her crazy antics that she does, we might have thought it was weird, but we loved it and it was fun. That was back when YouTube was fun. We was able to just shade each other a little bit or gag and giggles a little bit, and nobody, it wasn't nasty. It wasn't hurtful. Nobody was ganging up and getting all of that. Remember when I'm going to throw SB up in there. Remember when we would go over to Sean and Sean would say, let's talk about it. Bring them on. Remember all the fights went down on Sean Bradley's page because he said we like the fuck mess. And we loved that we had one place to go. Well, not one, two places, because I ain't got VS too. We had two places to go to for the fuck shit. You knew if you wanted the mess and the fuck shit, you go over on Sean Bradley's channel, you go to his neighborhood, or you went over to VS. And everybody, you either liked them or you hated them. But you knew that as long as you stayed away from that end of YouTube, you can have fun everywhere else. Now, there's nowhere to go. Because if I go this way, I'm stepping in shit. If I go this way, I'm stepping in shit. If I go this way, I'm stepping in shit. You smelling shit everywhere. It's just a shitty YouTube channel now. It's not fun no more. You got fun people that have disappeared, that have left. You got a lot of main supporters that would come on here and support everybody. Everybody. Like Diamond Dory. She'd go and support everybody. Lovely Love, go, and she would go and support everybody. We have none of that anymore. None of that. YouTube is already changing. Everything else is changing. The people is changing. We need to change. I'm not saying let's go back to where it used to be. I'm saying let's do better now. Let's do better now. If you like somebody, if you felt, you may not like me, but you may feel, damn, Miss Gina talking some real shit right now. Then share the video. Not because you have a dislike for me, but because what I'm saying, you feeling. You understand? I went on a lot of people's pages and there was some shit that I might not like them, but I felt what they were saying. And I'd be like, damn, I'm going to thumb up this video. I'm going to thumb up the video because I felt what it was they were saying, not because I didn't like the person. We never going to change. And all the other races, whether you know it or not, all of them are laughing at us. Rita ain't the only one getting laughed at. We all, as one, is getting laughed at. Know this. You know why it's so easily for those white, racist, supremacist people to come over here and infiltrate us? Because we fucking dummies. You stupid. When you can let an outsider come in your house and shit all over the place, and then you supposed to be a sister and you would rather side with that white racist, or you would rather side with that white individual because you hate that sister more. Instead of you saying to him, oh no, motherfucker, you ain't coming up in here disrespecting. I may not like that sister over there. I may not like that brother over there, but I be damned if I'm going to let you come up in here and make fools out of all of us. We got to change. It ain't going to change if we doing it to each other. It ain't going to change if you hate me and you rather team up with the enemy because you hate me more. You know what you're making it do? You're making it easy and easier for them to come in and infiltrate. And guess what that's going to happen? That's how we become slaves again. Did y'all know that? That's how we become slaves again. When they see, oh yeah, she hate that nigger bitch over there, hate that nigger bitch over there, but ooh, I can get in because she like me. She gonna team up and with me. You just helping them make us slaves again. That's all you doing. That you making it easy for them to come in and put the shackles on us again. Are you not understanding what I'm saying? Y'all got out here and y'all fought, y'all tore down our cities, our states, our neighborhoods for a white cop, for white on black crime, but you wouldn't do it for black on black crime, and they killed babies. They killed babies. Did you not hear what that guy said? He said, we can't breathe by our own people. We can't breathe by our own people. And y'all don't see nothing wrong with that. Nobody sees nothing wrong with that. But you would get mad at me and want to go team up with the enemy because you want to make me look bad. Instead of you saying, bitch, I don't like you, but I don't like them more. I'm not letting them make us slaves again. I'm not letting, if we are, I don't know how much I could say this, the black race is the strongest race out of everybody. The black human race. Why do you think we are the dominant race? Why do you think that so many other nationalities and they envy us? In every which way, of shape, or form. Google it. I've seen Indians with French braids in their head. I've seen Mexicans with braids in their head. I've seen Puerto Ricans with French braids in their head. I've seen white folks with braids in their head. You name it, honey. I've seen them wanting to make black eyed peas, ham hocks. I've seen some of them say, let me try some of them chillins over there. Okay. Every single one, they want to be us. If you love your white skin and you love everything about your white skin, why you out there tanning? Why you out there? I done seen white folks that tan and get darker than me. Okay? Been out there and be darker than me. But they hate us. They hate everything about us. We hate each other. We hate each other so much that we want to bleach our skin. We want to straighten our hair. We want to tell another bitch, you black so-and-so, you da-da-da-da-da-da, this and that, and whoop-whoop-whoop-to-do, and everything else. Everything about it. And we ain't no better than nobody else. We ain't no better than nobody else. When we learn to get together and unite as one, and they realize ain't no way they can pull us apart. Ain't no way that they can infiltrate. When you see a black business falling, how about telling that young lady, you know what, ma'am, I got an idea for such and such. You know what? Instead of you selling this $10 pen, and a lot of them is going to be upset about it, how about you say, I'm a give you a $2 discount. I'm gonna give you, or if you buy the pen, I'm gonna give you the notepad for free. Ideas, things that will work it out instead of pulling us apart. You know what the Koreans do? The Chinese do? When you go in there and you get your hair products, what do they always do? What do they always throw in the bag? They throw samples. They throw samples of conditioner. They throw samples of shampoo. Sometimes you would get a little comb. They give you know why? That's to keep you coming back. Because they know niggas like free shit. We don't give a fuck how free it is, how cheap it is. They know we like free shit. So they know that's going to get us to come back. But because that black-owned beauty salon or beauty supply store ain't giving you shit, and you feel that their prices is way too high, you ain't going to go shop with them. You ain't going to promote them. You ain't going to mention their name. You ain't going to tell them. This is why we can't never rise. We can't never rise. I thank every day, and I thank you guys, and I'm going to thank you again for those that bought t-shirts from me. You may not never wear them. You may not never speak on, but guess what? You supported Miss Gina. Sometimes I bought things I never wore. We all do it. May not never wear. But guess what? You supported the cause. When are we going to support the cause? When are we going to uplift the cause? There's a lot of smaller YouTubers that can get to that 1,000 that they need if we just uplift them, if we just supported them, if we just encourage them. But we don't do it. We don't do it. Hey, Machina Maz chat. Hey, preach that word. Thank you, uniquely. All man says facts. Hey, Princess A. Hey, the soap. Right, tell it. Yes, Miss Gina Brebri says. Vicious cycle. Exactly, the soap. Sonny's girl. My family is my number one. And that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. Miss Gina, she talked about I faked my pregnancy and I was never pregnant. And don't even know you. Ain't been in your bedroom. Don't know you. Ain't laid down with you. How can somebody speak on whether or not you was pregnant or not? It's horrible. Hey, Jewel Love, many of us are outraged and speak up. You can't talk to these people without them cussing you out or blocking you. And you're exactly right. And those are the people, Jewel, that when they do that, you should leave. Because I tell you this, mama, when they numbers decline, when they numbers deplete, they're going to realize they got to do something different. If you speak up and you're saying something and they're going to delete and they're going to block you, stop giving them your money. Stop giving them your money. Stop supporting them. When they not get, that's why Rita pissed off now. You know why she got mad at me? She got mad at me because Diamond came over here. That meant she was no longer getting the money and the support and the encouragement from Diamond that she was getting when she was over there. So she was thinking in her mind, she giving it all to Miss Gina. All she talked about was money, money, money. She didn't talk about Diamond was a good supporter. She didn't talk, she wanted to make that woman look bad. Why? Because she was no longer given to her. Is that right? That's not a right thing to do. Maybe if you'd done the right thing and been positive, she would come back. When you get to money can always be made. Know that. Money can always be made. So you ain't got to get mad because people left and they ain't no longer given to you. Money can always be made. But supporting somebody and encouraging somebody and uplifting somebody can't. Ain't nobody going to always do that. We got to make a change. And we got to make the change within each other. So you definitely right, Jewel. The soap says right. All mine say they like the lies. Of course they do. Listening in my front row seat. Preach. Thank you, uniquely made. Kiki say yes. Sephora C. Hey, Sephora, baby. 100. Just read my book. Say true. Hi, Cole's World. Hey, Miss Gina Mods in chat. Hopefully your day is going great. I'm driving but listening. It's going great. It is. Kiki say they need to forgive before they lose them. Tomorrow is never promised. It's not. Today ain't even promised fully. Today ain't even, do you know now our babies ain't even getting through a whole day? Today ain't even promised. So they need to forgive starting today. Hey, Tanya Love. Today say, hey, everyone, I'm late, but here. Hey, Ra, how you doing, love? Just read my book. Say, I missed a lot. I was on the phone with my daughter. I saw the video posted by Rita's mom and daughter, and I'm absolutely disgusted. All three need to be lined up in Jap slap shame. No, all three need to be lined up and need counseling. That's what they need. They need love. They need somebody to sit down and have an intervention with the family. Hey, Shantae Evans, how you doing, baby? Shantae said, I love that with my two. My son is 29 and my daughter is 19. Amen. Me and my sister don't speak and my mom could care less. I went through that, Shantae. I went through that. And you know what I want you to do, love? You know what I want? If you don't do nothing else, send your sister a text and just say in a text, don't say nothing else. Just say, I love you and leave it at that. Send your mother a text. Send her a message. Write a letter and send it to her if you got the information and just say, I love you and nothing else. You know, I've done this experiment before and I've done this experiment a lot of times. I brought a mother together with her daughter. She hadn't spoke to them in years, and she was on my platform, and she said, Gina, I'm gonna do this right now. Do you know the daughter came on my live? The mother and the two daughters came on my live and thanked me. And all I said to the mother, I said, they're your daughters. Stop making them feel guilty because you want and I'm sorry from them. You say it. There's nothing wrong with being the first. We always want to prove that we the winner, so we don't want to say I'm sorry first. There is nothing wrong with saying I'm sorry first if you love that person, if you love your family, if you want to be it. Look, if you don't say nothing to do nothing else, guess what? If they don't make it to see another day, they gonna say, damn, she did say I love you. If you don't make it another day, they're going to have that text. They're going to have that message, that letter. And this all it says is, I love you. Love can go a long way. It can overpower any and everything if you got love and faith for somebody. I got love and faith for my people. I got love and faith for my children. I have love and faith for my friends. I love them. I love my people. I don't have a problem being the first one to say, I'm sorry. Let's work it out. Others it's not so easy for them, but it will make them think. I promise you that. If they don't come around today, they may come around tomorrow, but it will make them think. Because when they see it's from you, damn. What's that all about? It makes somebody send you a text right now. 49 people on here. Send somebody a message, and all I want you to say is I love you. I guarantee, don't say nothing else. Nothing else. All you have to do is say I love you. I guarantee you they're going to say, what's wrong? Do you need anything? Or what? Some is going to respond, some is not. But it's going to make a person think. I remember I went through my phone. Every text, old phone numbers, new phone numbers. I was at work one day, didn't have nothing to do. Our system went down. I think I told y'all about this. Our system went down. I had nothing to do. I went through my entire phone and I was just saying to everyone, you are amazing. You are awesome. Know that you are loved. People didn't even know. Some people was like, who is this? I said, nobody. I just wanted you to know that you're loved. And one person didn't even know who it was. It said to me, thank you. Whoever you are, thank you. I needed this. I didn't even know. The person was going through something. They texted me back and said, thank you. I needed this. And I'm sitting up there like, wow. You don't know how you made somebody's day. Go through your phone and do it. Old numbers, new numbers. Just go in there and tell the person they awesome. It's going to be great today. You are an amazing person. And watch the change. It's my daughter. Sorry, guys. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. Hey, Lady Steph, how you doing? Hey, Nikki was just speaking with my aunt about the subject of black women hating other black women. I just started a business here in Mo, and it's so hard to get businesses from my folks. Exactly, Nikki. Same here with me. Let me tell you something. The only black people, or I should say women of color, that bought a t-shirt from me is those that are in the queendom. I told y'all when I went to that Walmart and I wore my shirt and everything, majority of the women that came up to me were white. I think it was like maybe two black women out of all of them. And the ones that actually hit me up when I gave were the white women. Not the two sisters that said, girl, I'm going to email you because I want one of them shirts. And I even said, I'll meet you back at the Walmart to give it to you, to bring it to you. You don't have to, I don't have to come to your house. We don't have to meet. We can meet right back up here at the Walmart because I don't stay that far and evidently you don't stay that far. But that's how it is. And it's shameful. I pray I didn't pass anyone. Hey, Ra. Hey, Suki. Where did the love go? And that's what I'm asking. Hey, Cole's World. Been broken before. Yep. Ruby said, Miss Gina, the buck has to stop somewhere. Rita has to stop with the BS. This is why I talk out my issues, no matter how small they are. I promise you this, I refuse to take advice from broken people. Exactly. You can't take advice from broken people. If that person don't have their own shit worked out, how they gonna work out something for you? How they gonna work out something for you? Yep. Thank you, Ra. Please subscribe. If you would like to be a member, please become a member. We would love to have you. El Gabacho. Hi. Just passing by, ma'am. Excellent word. We have the power to speak into an atmosphere that creates life or to speak into an atmosphere that creates death. Awesome. 100. Thank you. Thank you, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, if you have not already subscribed, El Gabacho, please subscribe. Please come back again. Zara Star, hey, Miss Gina, Stanky never apologized. Oh, wow, so that wasn't true. Thank you, Zara Star, because I was wondering, because when I heard that, I was like, wow, did she? Thank you for sharing that. Thank you. Just Rita said Rita's mother admitted to addiction. Yes, she did, just like Rita, but says it doesn't matter because it was 20 years ago. How does that work? I saw exactly where Rita's apple fell from the tree. And just read my book. You're right. It does matter. It doesn't matter if it was 20 years ago or 20 days ago or 20 seconds ago. It's going to always matter, and you're going to always fight that addiction. And so you're right. You're definitely right. Hey, silly mommy. How you doing, my love? And shout out to mom of 12. I was over there on her family. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful family. This woman has some gorgeous children. Beautiful family. Great mom. So shout out to her. Hey, Deanna. How you doing, my love? Deanna Irvin. That's my sis. That's another one I call my sisters. Love her too. She, honey, mouth is lethal. Ain't gonna play with you. Lady Steph said, just read my book. Rita would need to want the change that people want to see her do. Exactly. You can't save someone that don't want to be saved. All you can do is mention her name to God. That's it. And keep praying for her. That's it. Love for Chicago and all the people hurt thought of the weekend through the weekend. Thank you, Suki. We need it. I love Chopper Lyric Live, Brianna. Lady Steph, I agree with your statement. Suki said the grass is grow greener on the other side. Yep. Suki said, yes, Diamond Ring Dory. Yep. Hey, Wanda Mathis. Hi, chat. I miss the old Phi Babe and Sean. We all do. And that's why I'm just keeping it real. Those days, that was when we enjoyed YouTube. How many of you all get on YouTube now and y'all be like, oh, what is going to be some shit? You dread coming on YouTube. But back in the day when it was fun, we loved it when it was fun. We loved it when that babe got up and sipped her coffee. Sorry, y'all, I'm eating my ice. You know? The grass is green on the other side until you step in some shit. Come on, Suki. Then the alcohol people. Yep. Trolling. Thank you, Deanna. Thank you, love. Ridiculous. Shaking my damn head. Yep. Miss Bizarro leaves YouTube. Yeah. And we love Miss Bizarro. I love me some Miss Bizarro, honey. Miss Bizarro gonna fight to the end by herself. But she gonna fight to the end. She don't give. But even she, and Miss Bizarro is a fighter. Even she was tired of it. She got tired too. Preach from Chicago Mama. Thank you, Suki. If her mom had the strength to get clean, Rita can too. That should be a lesson for her. My mom made it through. I can too. Exactly, Lady Steph. Yep. Deanna say, hey, everybody. I support a lot of folks, but I'm good on some of those that you mentioned. I hear you. I hear you because you don't see a change and it's not going to be a change. And that's the sad part about it. I love all but misunderstood. Yep. The sun resolves around us. Hey, Miss Creole. Hey, love. Yes, Miss Gina, they're making them so comfortable. And it makes the what person think they're in the person eventually turns on them. Yep, they eventually do turn on them. The hood table say, Deanna, my live show I did last night done hit the fan. I had Channel 3 News showed up in my house today. Every news station in the area has been emailed me all day asking to use my footage. Wow. Go ahead on. Congratulations, the hood table. You sure telling the truth, Miss Gina. Thank you, Rock. The hood table, hey, you gonna take the spot soon. Yes, isn't she, Deanna? Hey, y'all, I apologize, Queendom. No problem, Miss Creole. We love you, baby. Miss Gina, now that's too much like right. Thank you, Rod. Dovey said, hey, Dovey, tell it, Miss Gina. I'm just speaking real. Hey, Miss Gina in chat, Bashful B need to get 1K. Can we all support Bashful B? I'm about supporting. I'm wearing my shirt. All right. Ooh, right. You got to send me a picture. Oh my God, Miss Gina, you are speaking the whole truth. Thank you, Zakiah Black. Thank you. Yep, I stopped going to old stylists because she jacked her prices up so much and her work is not the greatest like it used to be. She stopped caring about her clients. Yep, silly mommy, and that's what you got to do. We have to make people change, and we can make a change. If you don't like what a certain content creator is doing, don't support them. Don't give them your money. Don't buy their merch. Don't go over there and view them. Don't support them. Tell your people not to support them. Once their money goes down, once their viewership goes down, they're gonna change. They're gonna know, I gotta change. I done lost 100 people already in one day. I ain't getting out one super chat in one day. They're gonna have to change it. We gotta make a change. Ms. Creel said at the end of the day, that white person would turn on them if it came down to saving themselves on their counterparts at Miss Gina. You're right. You're right. But they got to know that. That's why I don't understand why they don't see that. Oh, yes, I totally agree with you on that point. Just read my book. Silly Mom said, I have been going to my old hairstylist for many years, but no more of my money or business going to her. She lost me as a client. My daughters, you're correct, hon. Yep. And that's how we got to do it. Auntie Nisi, hey, Miss G and Queendom, speak the truth, Queen. Thank you, Auntie Nisi. Right, it's scary. Hey, Lady Key. Lady Steph said, that's so real, Miss Gina. I give my son a hug and kiss when he leaves out because I am scared it may be my last time. Yep. And it's a shame we got to feel this way. It's scary raising a 16-year-old black boy with dreads. Come on now. I'm raising an 18-year-old one, and I got two more. That's 14. Yes, it is, Lady Key. I have a 24 and 19-year-old son, both with dreads, and fits the description. Yep. Pride go before destruction. Come on. Lady Steph, my kids are 16, 14, and 12. I love them to death, but I wish I wouldn't have brought them into this wicked world. And it's sad that we have to think that way. But it's her money. I just don't get how people get mad about a person who their own money to someone else to help, to support. It doesn't make sense because it's control. They always want to control you. They want to control your money. They want to control your viewership. And they know it's not right. It's not right. Anthony said, soon as you said it, a spirit of forgiveness came over me. Having spoken to my beloved sister in 3 years, just sent her an I love you text message. Oh my God. Thank you, Auntie DC. Thank you, love. This is what you're gonna make me cry. You're gonna make me cry on here. This is why Miss Gina does this. This is why, Miss G, I know it's hard. Family is one of the hardest things ever. Having your family around and not having your family around. It's hard. And that's why I always, every chance I can to mention this experiment, I'm going to always tell everybody, just send a text. Just say, I love you, and see what happens. It's time. 3 years is, let me tell you something, 3 months is too long. 3 weeks is too long not to talk to your family. I'm going to see my mother. I can't wait to get, I told my kids, Dad, can we leave today? Can we leave today? I may leave before the 4th and just go hang out in Atlanta because I'm ready to go. We got to make a change. We got to want, if you love your family and your friends, man, we got to do it. You can support to give money, or you can cut them off and not give money. It's their money. Just saying. Exactly, Kiki. Exactly. And it doesn't have to be all about money. They just need to get a real job. I hear you. Miss Creole say, when I get some money, I'm a sure order the YouTube shirt from you. Thank you, Miss Creole. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Auntie Nisi said she just sent me a thank you and I love you so much. Reply, thank you, Miss Jenna. Oh my God. Thank you, Auntie. Auntie Nisi, look, if nobody else felt and heard what I said, I love you. And I'm glad that God say, if only one listen, if it only gets through to one person, you have done your job. You have done your job. So it got through to you, and this is the start right now, baby. This is the start right now of a new beginning. It's the start right now of a new beginning. And who's to say it may not be perfect? Did y'all not see this? Did y'all not see this? Auntie Nisi said when I talked to her, that spirit came over, that warm spirit came over to her, and she sent that text to her sister, and she sent it back to her and said, I love you. And I bet you she been waiting on it. Stop worrying about who should forgive who first. Who should say who's sorry first. If you know you ain't spoke to your children, your mother, your father, your parents, your cousin, your aunt, uncle, send them a text right now and tell them you love them. You ain't got to say nothing else. Just say, I love you. God gonna work everything else out. I promise you. Zakaya said, oh my God, I thought it was my connection. She definitely did not apologize. Video appeared as if there was an error. Shaking my head. Wow, Zakaya. Thank you for sharing that with us. Thank you. Suki said, I've been a bush baby and watched until I can see who I can trust. Well, thank you, Suki, for coming out. I appreciate you. And I hope you're a subscriber now. Hood Table, yes, watching from the clouds, not really here. Well, we know you here, Belle, and thank you, baby. Suki say, Bree, hey, love, I miss you. Suki, babe, I just stay in the clouds, boo. I've been busy working. You've been working hard, too. Bree been working hard. Dovey says, I'm have to send to you to your room. Tell it. I hear you, Dovey. Please join. Ross said, please join Miss Gina's membership. Please join. I promise you, you're going to love it over here. The Hood Table said, please like, share, thumbs up, subscribe to the Queendom. Thanks. And you can bless Miss Gina at Cash App, Posh Life Queen, PayPal, Miss Gina Queen of Talk, or Super Chat. Chills come through my body. Amen. Ooh, come on. That's how Miss Gina do it over here. Zakaya says, it's sad to see my daughter start her own company and want to give up because of criticism from Black women. I want to swing, but she has to ask me to take professionalism over defense. And that's exactly, Zakaya. And that's exactly what you have to do. Well, look, the Queendom will support your daughter. So please feel free to share her business, how we can contact her, how we can buy whatever her product is. Please feel free to share with the Queendom, because we support over here and we definitely would love to support your daughter. So please share it. Miss Creole said, hey, Queen Dovey, how are you guys doing today, Mama? How was your day? Thank you, Miss Creole, for asking. I'm having a great day. I apologize, Just My Read. Hey, Just My Read. Thank you. If I missed anybody or I missed your comments and everything, y'all, I apologize. I just literally wanted to get a positive video out I'm just tired of seeing we broken. Our race is broken. And I don't see it getting healed anytime soon because we are still doing things to keep us down. We are still doing things to keep us broken. And until we change that, it's not going to get any better. It's not. It's not. I love you guys. Thanks for listening. Um, Tune in later on. Miss Gina got some errands to run. I didn't get to go to the store yesterday. Me and Angel got to go today. So we about to go leave and run our errands. Um, tell somebody you love them. Tell your family, tell your friends, everybody that you love them before it's too late. Uplift. Let's support our Black owned businesses. Let's support our Black owned people. Even if it's $1, support them. Support them. If you don't buy a shirt from me, you can super chat, you can cash app $1. Every little bit, it helps. Give the numbers thumb up. If you can't become a member, that's okay. Thumbs up, subscribe. It all helps. It helps. And let's do more positive videos. Can we do more positive, uplifting videos? I love you guys. And those of you that did send that I love you, it's a start to a new beginning. Don't talk about the past. Let me just tell you, don't talk about the past. Don't bring up the past. If your sister or your mother or your whoever said bring up, well, you know what happened then, say, I don't even care about what happened then. Say, I'm glad that I'm still here with you now and we can move forward. I'm very tearful this moment. Thank you all, Dovey. Thank you, Zakaya. You guys, I love you guys. And again, ta-ta for now. I'll see you guys shortly.